Hey guys, welcome to your reading. This is an all signs love reading for the collective of listeners who find it. It is timeless. So if it resonates with you and it brings you clarity and gives you understanding and hope and faith, it's for you. Please use your intuition in discerning what's meant for you and what is not throughout the entirety of the reading. And keep in mind as you listen that energy is fluid, so the roles I'm speaking on can be reversed many times throughout the reading. So take that as it resonates and keep that in mind as you listen. And let's get into it. What is the overall energy of the person you are here for? Let's get a little energy check on them and see what's going on with them. So 5 of Pentacles and Justice. This person is in an energy of hardship and transition and change and disruption in such a way that it could be affecting their living situation, their income, their career. And there's a sense of being left out in the cold in some sense in life at this time, just going through some turbulent waters. But in this, they are seeing the truth of beliefs and ways of living that need to be cut away. Without emotion, with just truth and honesty with the self. So they are in kind of a fork in the road of transitioning into a new life from an old way. Okay, let's see. How are each of you viewing the connection? How are you and this person both viewing the connection that exists between the two of you? Okay, so for you, I have truth is I'm in love with you. That might be some realization that's come through a lot of experience with this person and possibly some disconnect with them and alone time and clarity that's come in the space that's between. And for them, I'm only staying here for my kids, nothing else. I'm making my way out. And this card keeps wanting to come out even after cleansing and shuffling. So in some sense, maybe some of you, and it may not be all, but your person is in a situation where there are children involved that is not necessarily the holdup, but this person is navigating through how to be mindful and caring and supportive of the children's experience in separating from whatever connection or experience they're in at this time. Okay. What's the strongest connecting energy between the two of you? Strongest connecting energy that exists between and is felt on both sides. Strongest connecting, please. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. The truth is, I'm in love with you. And on the flip side of the coin, this person, I'm only staying here for my kids. There is an undeniable connection and love for one another that is coming into light, and moves are being made in this person's life and in your awareness and understanding of your feelings for them. And you know that you have to speak your truth soon. You have to say what you're feeling, and you have to be honest with this person and let them know where you're at. Okay, let's see. What is the strongest crossing energy right now? Strongest crossing energy between you and the person you're here for. offended and enlightened. And instantly this feels like maybe both of you showed energetically and consciously things that the other didn't see in one another. And there is possibly an aspect of being offended in the way that the mirror was displayed, or the words were spoken that needed to be said. And there is a hang up on staying in the offended part rather than an expanded mind seeing that this was an opportunity to grow and expand and take a step towards enlightenment in self-awareness and self-reflection. And I feel like this fire below just feels like kind of ego, base energy that sees the experience and the words spoken between the two of you only as at face value, and not the driving force or the soul purpose behind. So a message on both sides in some way to shift from being offended, to shift from letting the ego make the call of how that message should be received, and to receive the message and what has happened between you and with an open mind and an open heart and a willingness to receive, I guess, wisdom or knowingness of the self through the eyes of other people and other connections. There's an opportunity in what has happened between the two of you to take the lesson and to grow and expand with it. But there is a stuck energy, and it's a stuck energy because it is the ego who is in charge in processing the experience between the two of you. Okay, let's see what that looks like on both sides. Let me get a clarifier for the collective and the person they're here for, please. Not too many there. Thoughts for you, feeling trapped, overthinking in your head, worries and fears. And this is the domain of the ego, right? Overthinking in their head, worries and fears. And this is a necessary time for you to connect with your heart, to connect with your higher self and higher perspective, with a mentality of how is it happening for me, as opposed to why is it happening to me. There's a call to understand why there is a fire and an anger in the way that you're looking at this connection and your experience with this person. That fear or that ego mentality could be protecting a belief that you hold that is based in fear and doubt. Okay, so for your person, the world, a new cycle. And that makes sense, right? This Five of Pentacles and Justice, cutting away a lifestyle, cutting away a belief, a mentality, a story that has held dominion over their life for too long. A karmic completion, and this could be that aspect of I'm only staying for the children. That relationship has run its course, but as a result of that relationship, new lives are in this experience that need to be put at the highest importance in navigating away from the person that they are no longer connected with emotionally and spiritually. What is the strongest magnetic aspect each of you are drawn to in one another. What is the strongest magnetic aspect that each of you are drawn to in one another? The number 27 could be relevant, or 9. So you're drawn to their greatness and their strength in their expression of love. You admire they are taking a path of leadership and stepping into their power. They are very wise, and you see that this person has a profound effect on the people that they cross paths with. And you see this person as resilient and strong and overcoming any obstacle that comes across their path. You believe this person is or has mastered the art of abundance. Greatness. They inspire you to look beyond your own limiting view of yourself to something greater. And what they are drawn to in you is wisdom. They see a strong connection and empowerment of both head and heart. They see you as very down to earth and somebody that has a magnetic energy that is captivating and indescribable. They feel a sense of groundedness and peace from an overwhelming thinking mentality. This person could be somebody that is very much in thoughts and the mind often. And in your presence, you have a gift of pulling them out of the clouds and bringing them down to earth in their mind and in their heart. They see truth and clarity and peace in your presence. You know much. And wisdom. So greatness and wisdom. So moose and elephant, very powerful, incredible animals. I feel that in some sense you hold a worry in your heart that this person will not let go of the experiences that have happened between you. And there's a part of you that doesn't know how to release the grip of that fear and to step into courage and faith of thinking that something else is possible. Okay. What are you each being called to let go of? Through this experience, what are each of you being called to let go of? Let's get a card for the collective and a card for the person they're here for. What are each of them being called to let go of, Spirit? Okay. So for you, what you are being called to let go of is being too passive. Take the initiative. Get the passion ignited. Too passive. Sitting on the sidelines, wishing for a different outcome, but doing nothing to create that experience you want to see. Step into your power. You can create a different outcome. You can change the circumstances that exist right now, but not if you don't take action. Step into not your aggressor energy, but your confidence. And for your person, what they're being called to let go of, everyone leaves. The belief that everyone leaves. Fear. Believing an old story. Taking a singular experience or maybe even multiple experiences and projecting those experiences on the outcome that's possible for everything. Everyone leaves. So there's a fear of possible abandonment or a disbelief in the beauty of the connection that puts fear in them. And they allow that fear to remain in their Garden of Eden. Okay, let's see. What would you like to say to the collective, Spirit? What would you like to say to the collective for their highest good? Okay. Prayer. In times of need, in times of hurt, in times of anger, it is easy to turn outward and focus on what we do not have or what we want most. But remember, gentle soul, you are always allowed to ask for guidance, to ask for help, to ask how, to ask why. Do not forget that you are never alone. The divine is always with you. To seek it, my love, all you need to do is turn inward. Prayer. Let's see. I don't know if you can get a screenshot of it. There. I think that's beautiful. Okay. And let's get an angel number for the collective. 888. Abundance. You are being graced with the gift of abundance in all its forms. Doors of opportunity are open, blessings flowing. It is time to embrace your full potential and achieve the unimaginable. As you do, success, love, health, and happiness will effortlessly unfold in your life. The time is now. Bask in the glow of abundance. Possibly a call to recognize where your thoughts are building and manifesting in your life. What is your mind dominated by? Where are you allowing it to go? And what are you allowing it to think about on a regular basis? Are the thoughts that you are allowing in your kingdom of heaven based in faith or fear? Know that you are divinely guided and highly favored, and you have a spiritual army walking by you, waiting to be invited to hold sway and to make changes in your life. But you are not alone, and they will not do it without you. There is a co-creation aspect at play in the divine structure of this universe. This is the experience. This physical realm is the place where the most expansion of the soul can be achieved. Don't waste it. All right, and a closing message. What would you like the collective to know for their highest good to all who are receptive and open to this guidance? What would you like the collective to know for their highest good? On whom am I placing blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. And a person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Today's soul action. Take responsibility on whom you are placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. And I will leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful to you guys. And please let me know if it was. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. And I'm sending you guys all so much love. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And we'll talk to you soon.